Okay, today we are going to practice proving triangles similar. We worked with our shortcuts already, so you know kind of how to identify which triangles are similar. We're just going to formalize that into a proof. So the first thing we're going to do is actually think about my shortcut, and I've got some given information to help me out here. Given information in this problem is that I have parallel lines, so wouldn't it be a bad idea to go ahead and highlight those lines in some way? Note to yourself that those are parallel, and let's go ahead and jot that down. Given information, AB is parallel to DE. Given. Now, if I go to use that, parallel lines, you should be thinking angle pairs congruent, and indeed that is going to help me when I think about how I prove triangles similar. Angles do help in two of my cases. So I'm looking at right now angle B and angle E would be corresponding angles, and since lines are parallel, I know corresponding angles are congruent. So that's going to be my next step. Angle B is congruent to angle. Just a quick note on notation. Some of us have gotten a little bit sloppy with our notation. I really shouldn't call that angle E. Angle B is fine because there's only one angle B in the whole picture. But there's multiple angle E's. I've got an angle over here on this side, and then I've got the angle here. So if I want to refer specifically to angle DEC, I need to say that. And that's what I want in this case. So angle B is congruent to angle DEC, and we should be putting corresponding angles postulate there. And if you like to make note of what you have, you could put a little A next to that. I've got an angle pair that's congruent. And I always like to look for two angle pairs. If I can find two angle pairs, that's my easiest shortcut to use, angle-angle similarity. And in this case, you could easily go with the other angle pair, the other corresponding angle pair, angle A and angle EDC. That would be up here. Or you could go with this angle C over here. Just for fun, I'm going to do that one, so you can see what that looks like in a proof. Angle C is congruent to angle C. Whenever I'm saying something is congruent to itself, all the way back from chapter 2, that is our reflexive property. We saw it in our congruent triangle chapter, more in the form of something like this, where the triangles were next to each other and shared a side, and we said they were congruent to each other. So this is taking a little different form, but again, if we look at those two triangles, they really are sharing that angle, because I've got triangle DEC that has angle C, but then I have triangle ABC, and I trace that angle twice. I've got two angle pairs congruent, so I am ready to finish this off. Write my congruent statement, triangle ABC, similar to triangle DEC, and my shortcut is angle-angle similarity. Please notice the pattern. Please notice that we are finishing with a similarity statement and a similarity shortcut, same as with our congruent triangles. Notice that I only have two statements because I only have the two letters. I only need two statements supporting that. Okay, just a quick note, you could have had angle A and angle D up here. We also know are congruent. So in place of either one of these steps, you could have had it right here, or you could have had it here and just done two pairs of corresponding angles.